Picture yourself a few months from now, standing in your own kitchen, wondering why you ever tolerated the mess in the first place. The drying rack that used to hog your counter? Gone. The cabinet you had to dig through on tiptoe? It comes down to you now. That drawer of tangled utensils, the fridge you can't see into, the sponge that never dries, all quietly solved. None of it is expensive. None of it is fussy. It's just a handful of ideas Japanese kitchens have been refining for decades, in apartments where every square inch has to earn its keep. And one of them, near the end, is so simple you'll be a little annoyed nobody told you sooner. Now, every home's a little different, so take what fits yours and leave what doesn't. And if anything here touches your gas line or your wiring, that's a quick job for a pro, not a weekend guess. Fair enough? Good. Let's get into it. First up, the one that surprises everyone, the dish rack that lives inside the cabinet above the sink. In a lot of Japanese kitchens, the cupboard directly over the drainer has no solid shelf. It has a slatted stainless rack and no bottom. You wash a plate, you slide it straight up into the cabinet, and it drips down into the sink while it dries. The water goes nowhere it shouldn't. Your counter stays completely clear. There's no soggy plastic tray breeding grime in the corner. It's such a quiet piece of thinking that most visitors don't even notice it until someone points up and says, "Look, the dish is dry in the sky." Number 2 is the deep, skinny pull-out beside the stove. Instead of a wide cabinet where bottles get lost at the back, you get a tall, vertical drawer, maybe 6 inches across, that glides all the way out. Oils, soy sauce, mirin, sake, vinegar. Everything stands in a single row, labels facing you, reachable in one pull. No archaeology. No knocking 3 things over to grab the 4th. If you've ever bought a second bottle of something because you couldn't find the first, this is the fix. And honestly, it changes how you cook. Quick one before we roll on. If these little space tricks are already making you rethink your own kitchen, a like genuinely helps the channel. And it costs you nothing. Right, back to it. The third feature is the fish grill built right into the range. Slide out a shallow drawer beneath the burners and there's a narrow broiler in there, sized for a mackerel fillet. It sounds minor. It isn't. It means you get proper high-heat grilling without heating a whole oven, without a smoky pan, without your kitchen smelling like fish for 2 days. A lot of Japanese homes skip the big Western oven entirely because this handles the everyday jobs on a fraction of the energy. Small footprint, real results. Here's a problem you know well. The trash situation. Bags flopping open, lids you have to touch with greasy hands, bins that eat floor space. The 4th idea tackles all of it with slim, stackable sorting bins tucked into a tall gap beside the counter, often on wheels, so the whole tower rolls out for cleaning. Burnable, plastics, cans, all separated vertically instead of sprawled across the floor. It turns a chaotic corner into a tidy column, and it makes sorting feel automatic instead of annoying. 5th on the list, and I love this one for how obvious it is once you see it, the magnetic knife and tool strip on the wall, paired with hooks under the upper cabinets. Nothing rests on the counter. Ladles, scissors, the good chef's knife, all up on the vertical plane, dry, visible, one grab away. That under cabinet zone is dead space in most kitchens. Japanese design treats it as prime real estate, and suddenly your worktop has room to actually work. Let me set a little scene for the 6th one. It's morning, you're half awake, and you feel a slim electric kettle pot that keeps water hot all day at a temperature you choose. Tea at 3 in the afternoon? Already hot. Instant miso, a pour over, baby's bottle. No waiting, no reboiling, no watching a pan. These hot water dispensers are a fixture in Japanese homes, and the clever part is the insulation. They sip power to hold heat rather than blasting it from cold every single time. It's a small daily convenience that stacks up over a year. 7th, think about how a normal fridge wastes your reach. The freezer is usually down low, the fresh stuff up high, and you're bending for the things you grab least. Many Japanese fridges flip that logic with a tall, fresh section at eye level and slim, wide drawers below, including a dedicated vegetable drawer and often a separate chilled zone right where your hand naturally lands. Everything's shallow, so nothing hides at the back and quietly rots. You see what you own, you waste less food. That's money staying in your pocket. Number 8 is the retractable faucet with a pull-down sprayer that tucks away flush. Rinsing rice, filling a tall pot, spraying down the basin after prep. The head pulls out on a hose and clicks right back. No fixed spout you have to work around. No water flung across the counter. Some even swing wide to clear the whole sink. It's the kind of thoughtful touch you stop noticing within a week because it just quietly does its job, which is the highest compliment you can pay a kitchen fixture. The 9th feature lives underfoot, and most people walk right over it. In older-style Japanese homes, there's the yukashita, an underfloor storage compartment with a lift-up hatch, usually tucked into the kitchen. Rice, pickles, preserves, heavy jars all go down into that cool, dark space instead of eating cupboard room. It's naturally cooler than the rest of the house, so it's perfect for the things that don't need the fridge but hate the heat. Storage that costs you zero wall space? Yes, please. 10th, and this is a personal favorite, the collapsible fold-away everything. Silicone colanders that flatten to a disc. Drying racks that concertina shut. Cutting boards with a folding lip that funnels chopped veg straight into the pan. Space saving isn't a single gadget in a Japanese kitchen. It's a habit baked into the tools themselves. Each one earns its drawer by shrinking when it's off duty. Pull it out, it's full size. Put it away, it disappears. Multiply that across a dozen items and a tiny kitchen suddenly breathes. Coming in at 11, the induction cooktop that sits flush with the counter. No grates, no burner caps, no rings of baked-on grime. When you're done cooking, the whole surface wipes down in one pass because it's just flat glass. It only heats the pan, not the air, so the kitchen stays cooler. A real gift in a humid Japanese summer. And with nothing protruding, that cooktop doubles as extra prep space the moment the pot comes off. 2 jobs, 1 clean surface. Number 12 solves a mess you probably tolerate without thinking. The sink with a built-in ledge and a slide-over drainer board. There's a lip molded around the basin, so a cutting board or a tray sits right across it, giving you a second work level above the water. Peel your vegetables straight over the sink, let the scraps drop, rinse, done. The whole wet, messy zone of cooking gets contained to one smart, self-draining station instead of spreading across the room. The 13th is about air, and it's easy to overlook. Japanese kitchens take humidity seriously, so you'll find powerful, well-placed range hoods and slim ventilation built to pull steam and grease out fast. That matters for more than comfort. Good extraction keeps moisture from settling into cabinets and corners, which is where trouble starts. And look, a serious damp or mold problem is one to get a professional in for. No shortcuts there. But the everyday habit of venting hard while you cook keeps a small kitchen fresh, keeps surfaces from getting that sticky film, and keeps the whole space feeling clean. 14th, and here's that one I teased at the top. The unit bath concept. The idea that a whole wet room can be a single molded, waterproof module spills its logic into the kitchen too, in the form of seamless, gap-free surfaces. Countertops that curve up into the backsplash with no seam. Sinks integrated into the worktop as one continuous piece. No crevices, no grout lines, no little channels where crumbs and water collect and go grey. You wipe from one end to the other in a single stroke and everything's clean. It's almost boring how well it works, and that's exactly the point. Which brings us to the last one, number 15, and it might be the most human. Japanese kitchen design assumes you'll clean as you go, and it builds for that rhythm. A dedicated little spot for the sponge that lets it dry between uses. A squeegee hook by the sink, surfaces that reward a 10-second wipe. Nothing here is about one big heroic scrub on a Sunday. It's about a kitchen shaped so that tidy is the path of least resistance. The mess never piles up because the design never lets it start. So there they are, 15 ideas from kitchens where space was never a given, where saving time and cutting mess wasn't a luxury but the whole point. Go back to that image of you a few months from now, counter clear, dishes drying overhead, everything in its slim, sensible place. None of this came from one grand renovation. It came from small, well-judged choices that quietly compound until the whole room just works. Take the ones that fit your home, leave the rest, and call a pro for anything near your gas or wiring. Steal a few of these, and future you will be grateful.